as it is each year, it is a long journey from the time of the Triodion, the 40 days of Lent, and then all of the services of Holy Week. And you will hear in the sermon at the end of the Divine Liturgy, you will hear the words of St. John Chrysostom, who says, those who have completed the course of the fast, all of that time, you are invited to the table. But equally so, he says, those who have labored and have not been able to keep the fast as well as they should, also, you come to the table. And then he goes on to say, you who have not labored, but now come to the end of the feast, then the table is still laden, so come and enjoy the feast. So the wonderful, beautiful thing about the sermon you're going to hear at the end of liturgy is the words that the church recognizes each one of us struggles in a different way. Some of us are able to keep the entire fast, and others are not able to keep the fast. And then some come at the 11th hour, as St. John Chrysostom says. But the words of hope, the words of beauty, are what matters, is that all of us together celebrate what is at the core of our faith, is that we believe that Jesus Christ, as the Son of God, died and rose again, or rose. And when we say again, we mean that the anastasis is him descending into Hades to free those who were before the coming of Jesus. And so here now, he rises again, and we glorify in his resurrection that that is the fulfillment of our hope. And so this is why when we attend funerals, not to make this morbid, but why when we attend funerals, this is why we read this lovely resurrectional gospel, some of which you're going to hear today, that speaks about the pain of death, but that because we believe that we will be resurrected at the second coming, so that gives us joy even when those who have passed away, that we will have, and the hope that we will see them once again. And so this is the moment that all of us have been working towards, in whatever way we've been working towards it. And that's what we want to remember when we read the resurrection gospel in the back and we hear the words that Jesus Christ comes into the world for our salvation. He didn't come to teach us how to fast. He didn't come to teach us all about what social justice is. He didn't come to free everybody from not being poor, because he says, you will have the poor with you. But what he came for is that we may be returned to what our original purpose is. And what is that purpose? That we may grow closer to him who has created us. So having said that, it is impossible for us to have an Orthodox faith if we do not believe in the resurrection. St. Paul himself said that if the resurrection is not true, then all of our faith is worthless and useless. This resurrection is at the core of our faith. That's why that Christos anesti, Christ is risen hymn, is so important for us to hear, so that we know why we are going through Lent and Holy Week, and why this is going to be such a joyous and wonderful thing. And that makes lamb taste even better.